Want to welcome y'all back to the podcast, Revelation Through Conversation. I'm your host, Ken Brown, with my co-host.
Jay Brown.
Hey, today's topic, real men don't abuse. Hey, man, this was inspired by a conversation I had with a woman. I was there doing some work. We was just having small talk. She asked me how long was I married. I mentioned to her 5 years. She was like, how long y'all been together? And I told her 10. And she was like, how y'all make it that long? And I was like, God, like, ain't no way around it, God. And then I began to ask her some questions, about her situation. She wasn't
Mm-hmm.
married, but she stated that she was with the guy, had been with the guy for 4 years. And she said, I should have left at year number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her, like, why you say that? She just began to share with me and open up to me about like how, he beats on her. Said he cut her, those type of things. And I was like, why, why, why you still with him? Like, why haven't you left me? And she began to, just share like when she moved with him, she, left everything behind, just came with him. And that's when, it all started. And like it just hit me, bro. And I done heard other stories, man, about women being abused
Yeah.
and we see it. It's everywhere. I just wanted to have a conversation about it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
let guys know, bro. Like, it's not cool, bro. Like, these same type of dudes, they'll be out here acting like, like they the man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't the man, bro. You at home beating on your woman.
For
Like,
real.
that's weak, bro. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to get that message out there, and too, to the homies, to the brothers that be around guys that's doing this type of behavior.
Right.
Bro, it say something about you too. If you
Yeah.
rocking with some of your close partners at home abusing their women. So I want to call out the dude that's doing the beating, and I want to call out his partners that know he doing it and still go kick it with him and hang with him. So I said, bro, I just want to have a conversation about that, get the message out there, bro. Real men don't abuse, bro. That's real weak of you as a man if you going home beating on your woman, man. So I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
get in there.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you're a coward, man. You're a coward if you putting your hands on a woman. And that's coming from a man that was raised by a woman, single mama. This is coming from a man that's raising 2 girls. You're weak, bro. You're weak. And you need to get some help. Just get some help if you can, man. You don't have anybody in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Keeping you reliable. If you know uh, you have that about yourself where you got to put your hand on a woman, or trying to have some self control, man. Like, walk away. You feel yourself get that, man, walk the other way versus putting, rather than putting your hand on it. I feel like you weak. Just hearing the story and what you saying, it's kind of crazy because how did that conversation end? Like, did it end on a note where she gonna try to get out of there or what?
Man, from the sound of it,
She comfortable.
she's not really just keeping it real. Like it don't even sound like she financially able to get on down
Mm.
right now. You see what I'm saying?
So that's another way. That's another reason why women may stay in a crazy situation, like abusive situation, domestic violence situation like that. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why they stay. They probably depending on them. They depend on them to provide for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it sounded like it was a time she was doing it on her own. So she just gotta build up her confidence and just get bold enough to leave the situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I suggest. Just leave the situation. Because a lot of women don't know their self worth. They got low self esteem, and they've been in it so long, but it's all they know. But I mean, my message to the women would be like, hey, you're worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? You deserve better than the man putting their hands on you. So if anybody's listening to this, man, just get out while you can. If you feel like you scared to leave while you're there, leave when he leave, or when he's not there, when he's at work. You know what I'm saying? You you worth more than that. You know, you deserve to be treated better than that, and not you're not nobody's slave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's weak. That's weak.
Yeah, man. There's and like the more I sit up and think about it, like us men, like we want to carry on the load, for our women, like we want them to trust us, that they can depend on us, and I'm pretty sure she's not the only woman in that situation, or
Nah,
will put themselves in that situation. Like,
yeah,
bro, that's weak of you to have a woman to leave her comfort zone, and then now
mm-hmm,
she coming depending on you to
mm-hmm.
provide and take care of her and protect her, and then you use that situation to take advantage of her.
And so yeah,
Like I said, I'm pretty sure, bro, there's a lot of that going on, bro.
oh
And
yeah, 100%,
it's
man.
weak. I said it to the men that's out here doing it, bro. You weak for that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
man, we supposed to be the protectors of our women, bro.
100%,
Like real talk, bro.
100%.
Like how do we get from, you know, opening doors, giving them our jackets when they cold, and how we get away from that to we got them
Yeah,
at home,
punching.
we beating on them, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's crazy to me. Like you
yeah,
were
that's tough.
saying, hey, you scared to leave when he there? Like you said, man, wait till he go to work and leave, bro. Like,
Gotta go
and
to
I,
work.
and I want to tell him this, bro. Man, God loves you, bro. Like
Yeah,
even if a woman, like, and me and her, we didn't get to talk spiritually, because like I said, I was there working and she was working too. But just want you to know, bro, God love you, and He don't want you in that situation. So I mean, man, you whatever you have, use that and get on down, bro. God can
yeah,
provide for you. Like he don't want you in a situation. You His daughter. You belong to Him. You think He wants you down here getting beat on? No. So whatever you got to do, get away, man. And for people that's knowing somebody in a situation, bro, like do something about it. And I know some of those situations get tricky because a lot of people be like, man, I stay out of it because I
yeah.
go over there or I get involved. She just gonna be right back with them
Like
anyway.
that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, in those cases, I mean, you what more can you do? But it's a lot of situations where women be wanting help and they want to get out of it. And then, like I said, bro, even if this woman at a low point right now where she can't see her way out of it, bro, as you as the man is doing this to her, bro, like you weak, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? You supposed to be building her up, bro, not tearing her down. And like you stated earlier, go get the help you need, partner. Go get the help you
yeah,
need,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like don't be I said, bro, I just want to get this message out, bro. Like real men, we don't abuse women, bro. We do not. Ain't nothing cool about it, bro.
Yeah. I say, get out. You know, while you can, because if it's constant, where it's happening, it been happening 4 years later. You still dealing with it. Come on, it's not gonna get any better. And likely it's likely, God forbid, to end in death. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just read a recent article. A man was beating on a woman, and it ended in, like he killed her and he killed himself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that person that's constantly whooping on you, you got some bigger demons he got to deal with, man. And
Mm-hmm.
it may be too much for you. You can't even help him through it. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for him to bear. If he ain't got enough sense to go get help, then you gonna be his outlet. And the outlet may be, sadly speaking, him putting his hands on you. It just don't make no sense. So, man, like I said, back to even like packing up. Right? You can get some. Hopefully, she got some close family there, like male figures that can come over there to watch she pack her stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To avoid all that back and forth. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I don't know, man. Like you said, man, know your worth, man. First of all, know your worth. She got to know her worth first to be able to know how a man should handle her. She probably never witnessed a man loving a woman or how a man's supposed to treat a woman, or maybe she didn't witness that growing up. But man, you got to know your worth, man. You got to know your worth. And him putting his hands on you, that's not it. That's not the answer. Like as a man, keep yourself accountable. Look within yourself, man. You know it ain't cool, man. Keep your hands to yourself. Or like when when I first asked for my wife hand in marriage, my father he gave me the green light. He gave me his respect. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the okay to do it. He just looked at me. He said, "Man, all I ask is one thing only, bro. If you ever get mad at her, before you put your hands on my child, just walk away, man. Walk away. That's not saying leave them. I might need to go away, collect myself, take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Take a drive, something, bro. But by all means, do not touch my child, and I respect that, and I feel him on that because I'm right at this point. You know, I'm raising his grandkids, man, and man, no, no, that's not cool, bro.
I'm just sitting up thinking about like it's another situation. This woman, she was telling me about. She said the guy was cool up until she got pregnant, bro.
Mm,
And she said that's when he started being abusive. I'm like, what? It blew my mind because I'm like, he didn't show no signs of this. She was like, no, he didn't. I'm like, well, in her situation, it sounded like she stuck around for a little while, but she got on down. Like she broke up with him. She getting ready to have the baby now, but like she was like, nah, I'm done with homie. But
yeah.
she had shared a story with me. Another guy she had dated had slit her throat, bro. Slit her throat, bro. And he in prison for it now. And then you know how it is, bro. We always it's some kind of way through the pain. We try to make a joke. She like, why I keep attracting all these crazy dudes, man? We laughed about it. But I told her, I was like, man, you just need to get to a man of God. And I know some people they'll hear this and be like, some of them be beating their women too. But man, I'm gonna rephrase it. Get you a kingdom man. And like even with me, I had to learn what a kingdom man is.
Mm,
Kingdom man, bro, and everything that he do, bro. His thoughts, his actions, everything. He running it by God. Like if God ain't approving it, if God ain't pleased with it, he ain't even rocking with it. And not to say that those dudes won't go up beside your head, but the chances are slim because he's a kingdom man. He operating on kingdom principles. And he know he should be your protector. So that what I left her with. I said, man, get you a man of God, man. And that's for all these women out here that dealing with it. First of all, slow down. Some guys are slick enough to where they'll hide it until they get deep in with you. But for the
mm-hmm.
most of them, they gonna show their true colors quick. They gonna show their true
Absolutely.
colors. Just slow
Salute
it
to the woman
down.
that left, bro.
Say that
Go
again.
ahead. I said salute to that woman that had enough sense to leave. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro.
She didn't want her kid to witness that. She thought about somebody else in that situation. She thought about the
Yeah,
child.
that's
She
what
didn't
it
want to bring no
was.
child in an abusive home, bro. Go
That's
ahead.
what it was. She was
Yeah.
like, man, you ain't finna harm me, especially you ain't finna harm my baby. And she got on down, bro.
Yeah.
But man, I know some situations, like I said, the guy will fool you, but and bro, it's gonna be happening until we leave here. But like I said, I just want to get the message out to the men, like, bro, you weak, and I'm pretty sure you know you weak, and I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure you got stuff you need to deal with too.
Mm-hmm.
But don't take it out on that woman, bro. Don't be abusing that woman, bro.
And if you truly want to be a better man, like I said earlier, man, go get help, man. I mean, there's a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
resources out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of resources. Go get some counseling or something, bro. Learn how to work through your aggression another way, a healthier way. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Get some help, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? That think you walk around with your chest poked out and you just left the house putting your hands on your old lady. Don't be that guy, man. Be better.
And
You know
then,
what
like I
I'm saying?
said,
Have enough sense to get help before get too far.
and then my challenge really to the people that's around home. Like,
Yeah,
man, tell him he weak.
yeah.
Like tell him, hey, bro, you can't come around us no more. Bro. You cannot come around us no more until you get help with your situation. And because you grew up maybe seeing it happen to your mom, or you grew up in an abusive home, they don't give you
Yeah.
the right. They don't give you the right to go out and do it, bro.
Right.
They don't give you the excuse. You can't be like, well, that's what I saw going on. Come on, bro.
Can't be no
At
excuse.
some point, we gotta stop using those.
Yeah, because bro, like you said, bro, if I could be real transparent, like men are born to be leaders, bro, protectors. You know what I'm saying? And to love our significant other through every season, bro, and to cheer them on through everything, bro. We've been protecting since we was little. If I can be transparent, bro, we can whooped up on somebody when we was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Some guy that attacked our mom. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
whooped up on him. Thank God we was there to help her. We don't play that. It's protection, man. We here to protect. We born that way. We born with it in us. You know what I'm saying? So just take a good look in the mirror, bro, and just, don't put your hand on no woman, man. Move around. Before you crash out, just move around.
Yeah, like I said, man, I don't want to just beat you down, but I counter do. But in a way, I'm just saying, like you saying, man, if that's just something that you just battling with, bro, get help, bro. And then until you get that help, let that woman go, bro. Let her go.
Bingo.
Because some of them
Bingo.
will not leave. Some of them
Bingo.
will not leave, bro. So
Bingo.
until you get the help and you able to be the man that you need to be for that woman, until you able to
Yeah.
look in that mirror every day and be pleased with what you see, bro,
Mm-hmm.
let that woman go, bro. Because unfortunately, some of them will not leave. Because like
And
you
they won't.
said, like you stated earlier, they don't know they work. So
And yeah. It's
yeah,
crazy that you
man,
say that. It's crazy that you say that because I was talking to a friend of mine and she was saying her dude left her and it don't make sense. And I said, why you leaving? He said, because where he was at a stage in his life, he found himself being mean to her. And that's not me. So he took a step back before moving forward. I say, you know what? I think I kind of respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not supposed to walk around here verbally or physically putting our hand, beating on our women. You know what I'm saying? So I respect dude for that. So he's going through a lot. He was real with himself. Hey man, I got to take a step back before I move forward, and this become a constant thing because you're not used to this. You're not familiar with this mean guy. You didn't meet me like that. So he took a step back instead of going forward, and keeping the situation toxic. I love that. I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like you said, she don't have enough sense to lead. As a man, as a leader, move around, bro. Go get help. Even if she still want to stay, go get help. You go get help and tell her, no, not right now. I gotta address these demons or whatever I'm dealing with. I gotta, make peace with it or get past it before I can be better for you. You know what I'm saying? Because most women are not gonna leave.
yeah, man. I'm sitting up thinking. Um, I just want to end on a question, and hopefully we get some replies, some comments, because like some women, they um they don't even tell anyone about the situation they be in. Like she was sitting up conversating with me, but I was thinking like if she
Total
really like,
stranger.
huh?
A total stranger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's
Like if
crazy.
I was somebody involved in her everyday life, like would she have opened up to me? But I say it got me to thinking like how like a lot of women suffer in silence with this situation,
Yeah.
and like we both got daughters, bro, and
Mm-hmm.
I never want any of my daughters to go through that,
Mm-hmm.
especially for it to happen and them not even come to me with it. And the question I wanted to end with and to ask women, like, is it anything dads could do so that if their daughter is ever found in that situation, she will feel comfortable coming to him about it? Like, is there anything that we could do? Because, like I said, a lot of women suffer in silence. And you ask them, you got well, your dad? Is he around? Did you tell him? Like, nah. So, like, is there anything a father could do to prepare his daughter for domestic violence? Is it anything a dad can do so his daughter will feel open
Comfortable.
to
Yeah.
come to him and talk to him about the situation?
Yeah. And this question is for the audience, right?
Yeah, man. Like I hope it get out to women and they
Yeah.
see it and we can get some responses, man. And
Right.
we can keep the conversation going.
100%.
We're gonna cover this topic a little bit more. We're gonna have some female guests on. Like I said, man, I just wanted to go and talk about it, man. We
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the audience, we got a female guest lined up for to get on here and talk about it.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that you think will be good for the platform, hit us up.
Right.
We always looking for guests, man. It's revelation through conversation. Man, it's things that got revealed to me through conversation, bro.
100%.
That, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, man, just talking to somebody, bro, for a few minutes. So I say the platform is open to y'all, man. I said, you don't gotta be no celebrity, bro. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
all got a story to tell. We all
All that stuff.
went through something that can help somebody.
Yeah.
So just keep supporting us. Be on the lookout. Like I said, we're gonna go deeper with this conversation.
Yeah.
With that being said, Ken Brown, I'm out.
Jay Brown sign.